Hello, so it's very hard to describe this game, but I don't want to compare it to anything. So think of it's a unique game. There is no other game like this. I think of a survival game with vampire, with RPG elements, where you can build a huge base, I mean a castle, but also interact with other people more or less, and you also have a big map where you can find stuff. So the PvE experience is nice, but the PvP is probably what most people like if you have a squad. There also is a form of castle raiding, which is a little more interesting, but I think you can have your entire base destroyed. And that would be a little weird. But sadly, there are a few problems with the game as well. I mean, the aesthetics are nice, the combat is nice, the UI is clean, everything that is related to the player, how should I put it, the player's impression of the game will be good, except that you come over here. The problem is, how many servers do they have? Well, they have about 1,200 servers, official and also player-owned servers. Now, the problem is, the servers are quite small and probably they'll get unfilled very, very fast. So let's go over here. Don't show. I think merciless means you lose everything when you die. Normal PvP, I think you have an... I don't know. It's hard to say. But I think you should really be careful what server you play on, because the official one will have the standard settings, but the people that made the servers will have vastly different ideas. For example, you might have the standard settings and then you'll have the player-owned settings, which will be a little weird. As you can see, probably the biggest one is 100 people with the German community server. I played a little bit, but then I realized the chat will be in German as well, so that's not exactly what I want. Plus, you want a server that you can play anytime you want it. I mean, you want to wake up at 1 in the morning, you want to play, you'll play. You wake up at, let's say, 8 o'clock in the evening, you want to play. You might not be able to play because everything is filled. Let me see what it says when you try to join a... The ping is also kind of annoying, because if you go over here, -50, you'll see that there are not a lot of options for... How should I put it? I think most of the servers are in Central Europe or, you know, the US East or West. I'm not sure about the other regions though, because it doesn't really show you everything you want to see. I guess you can go over 600. US, USC, Australia. Huh. US West, Japan. I guess there are servers from all over the world. All of the servers include how many? Oh no. Any. Recommended? Why would it be by name? Transylvania Hotel. And that's funny, but again, why would they do it like this? I don't know, I don't care. I hope it will be okay for the game. I hope it will be good, because I didn't get a chance to play. Anyway, those are just my thoughts on the matter and some of the problems that might arise. So as you can see, play on standard settings, because otherwise you'll have a lot of problems. I'll play on the standard single player. Oh. PvE. I think if you select the merciless setting, it will appear over here with settings which deem more advanced. You can probably see the detailed settings if you really want it. I mean, castle raiding will be restricted as well, so you can only raid people's castle during certain time periods, which is kind of a nice way to do it. So you want to know what you're doing before you start playing, if you want to start playing on the merciless one. So don't show, and only PvP, I mean only PvE, and then we'll probably play on the PvP as well. I'm not sure I'll play on the merciless one, but it depends on a lot of things, so be careful what you play on. I guess that's my advice. And some of the settings are probably very, very weird. For example, they will have your inventory stacks multiplier increase, so you'll probably be able to carry a lot more. Your territory limit will be also different. The length of the day will be also very different, probably. Yeah, day length. No, so be very, very careful about your settings. That's what I'm trying to tell people, because it will be very hard to find the perfect one. I'll only play... I don't know why dedicated is an option. Doesn't seem to change anything. I'll only play on the standard ones. I don't want to get mixed up in all of the player nonsense. Probably the best servers will turn out to be, I don't know, the ones that are 100 capacity and are kind of tested by a lot of people as well. So I don't want to play on any of the player-owned or the not standard ones, at least not in the beginning. That means I have to play on this one, on the higher latency ones. The chat will be, of course, in the language of the server, so be careful. Deutschland, so that's another German one. So where is an European one or an English one? The thing will be kind of bad, but I don't care. 82. Yeah, so as you can see, this will also be a problem from very, very early on. So I want to play on a server. Let's see if I can find one that is kind of... No, I cannot find one like that. That has more than 40 capacity. That's English, that's English. So yeah, the player experience will not be good, I think, if you are trying to play only PvE. That's what, 65 ping? 82. Let's just join the game and play. I think I've wandered a lot, so I've been spending about 30 minutes just looking at the servers and the settings even before I started the video, so I wish I could explain more things to you, but I guess we'll see those things as we play and as we learn the game. Sadly, that means you lose a lot of progress. I think I will play the PvE until the end and get through all of the content. Yep. Don't think too much about that one. I don't see the hair, but I guess... Ooh. Now, this is a very nice looking vampire. Yeah, that's from the older movies. Also have a lot of anime options, as you can see. Is this a hairstyle, really? I was expecting that, of course. I guess they went with the sexy vampire look as well, but yeah, they chose... whatever, let's not think too much about it. This is the Ronin Samurai hairstyle. I guess you don't need to say Ronin Samurai because it's kind of like the same thing, Ronin. I don't want the bun. I don't want the thing in the front. Yeah, be careful, you might choose a very bad hairstyle. Geralt of Rivia. I kind of like that one, I don't know why. I have a hairstyle that doesn't have hair in my eyes. Probably this one is very good looking. Yeah, if you want to look like an anime character, this is the best one. This kind of looks like the Ghost in the Shell, the major hairstyle that she used a while back. Oh, so they have okay, sorry about this. Yeah, they kind of reuse the same hairstyle, which is a little weird and, I don't know, lazy, I think. Because I want something that makes me look fearsome, but apparently we cannot look fearsome or scary in this game. We have to be... Why do I like this one so much? No. I guess this is the best we'll do, so let's just keep it as it is. Felicia. Thank you, game, for being so... Okay, great, and I will finally play. I think it was important that I highlighted these issues because I don't want to give people a wrong impression. I mean, I could play the game and not speak about the servers and all of the other problems, like ending up playing on a dead server, or you know. The game is very cool the way it looks. I can get resources by not working, okay. Huh. So ability is on the roll lower right. Yeah, but it's, I mean, the video is a little boring if I do it like this. I just wanted to highlight all of the problems before we get anywhere. Because I'm sure a lot of people will ask the same question, what's the best server? I think I don't know, I did my best to explain it. For Skeleton, we steal his bones. The game features a lot of resources as well, so you will have to hit a lot of stuff to get resources. So let's just hit stuff right now. Okay, let's actually get some tools before we do that. I just don't want to wander around too much. Oh. Where did we find the rat? Yeah, as you can see, those are kind of like blood potions. I'll probably have more videos on the subject of building and stuff like that, but for now, let's just... How far can you hit me? You have very long arms. Oh, okay, so everyone has kind of like this anime attack, where they actually hit a bigger area than they look like. What does R do? Crafting bone sword. Get level 3, physical damage. Damage versus vegetation, that's funny. Well, I guess it's auto. Oh, you can equip it by. Okay. Said I didn't. I missed that tooltip, what it said about health. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So blood is kind of like your mana. Flame bone ring. Oh, we need more bones. Of course we need more bones. I think that's kind of a range attack. The aesthetics of the game are very good. I guess we can kill more stuff as we, you know, drag along. The combat is pretty nice, but I don't like the extended attack range, because you probably don't know what is the attack range anyway. So we have to... Oh, you only heal while you're doing that? Okay. Kind of like a little meditation. I think I like this game a lot, but I hope I can get past all of the server problems. Bone guard, chest plate. Yeah, some people will say like it's that game where you know what, the very famous game where you do you know what, but I don't think it's anything like that. Does its own thing. What does C do? Oh, counter. Probably a lot more interesting things will happen after we leave the graveyard. Yeah, if you just move backwards, they will not even attack you. Vermin slave. A vermin salve, probably. So, max health. Max health. Okay, I like it. The system is pretty simple, and that's probably one of the highlights of it. It's simple in the beginning, but it will probably get complex later on. Where do the bones keep falling off? I guess if you destroy the graves, you might get bones or stone. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we need animal hide right now. Sure, that doesn't seem like it's very hard to do. I can see the combat becoming very frustrating with a lot of people hitting the same big AoEs all over the place. I'm not actually looking. Did that consume my blood? If it consumes my blood, it's kind of bad. Yes, let's enter the woods. Well, let's choose west. I guess he's another player. Is the chat in English? No one speaking on the chat. Hollowed mountains. Yeah, okay, it's interesting. Teleport where? Oh, we're carrying resources. I guess it's... Sorry guys, you don't have any meat on your bones. If you don't have meat on your bones, I like the map system over here. I don't want to kill you if you don't have meat on your bones. Okay, I guess we should focus on finding some animals. Yeah, I already see a bit of lag. Sudden FPS drops. We cannot cross the water because we are a vampire, of course. Oh, be very, very quiet. We are hunting rabbits. I don't know, just eat everything. We'll probably hit the deer at some point. Yeah, we could have fed on the deer. So what does it mean when it's daytime? Does it mean anything for us? Oh, we take damage. And we have to fight them in the shade. Okay. That's a very interesting mechanic, I like it. Yeah, this game will probably be very good once it irons out all of the problems with the servers, and probably people learn more about the game and kind of progress through it. Okay, I cannot play very long, so let's find more animals to kill, and then we'll... Can we counter the sun? Probably not. And then let's see what the game asks of us. Ooh, this is... Come on, how hard can this thing be to kill? Oh, it's not that it's hard to kill, it's just that it's running away. Okay, fine, you can go away. Is the bear easier to kill? I think the bear will be easier to kill. Okay, I like the day and night system. Oh, once your health starts ticking down, you are killed very fast. No, let's just respawn. You are slain. I was not slain, I was just merely sunburned. So do you lose all of your loot? Probably, I would say yes. Okay, so the time of the day is kind of annoying. Also the Veil of Blood, the teleport skill is kind of not really meant for you to teleport all over the place. I don't know, I like this system a lot with the shade. Yeah, the FPS drops are a bit annoying. And their blood quality is also different. As you can see, this one has 10%, that other one had 40%. So I guess we should blood mend ourselves. Blood quality is 10%. I guess if you drink a lot of... I should only drink the high quality one. No. We are sizzling over here. I can see it would be very hard for people to play during the day because of this mechanic. So I guess this is also why you should be careful on what server you pick. I guess you will need more blood eventually, so you'll be forced to drink lower quality blood and be very angry about it. Yeah, that would be interesting. I mean, you're out of blood and you need it for skills or something else. And you have to drink the blood of a rat, which is 1%, and you lose the bonus. Craft bone axes. Painted heart. And this frailty system is interesting. I'm not sure how it's going to work in the real world. Let's fight in the shade. It's like we're playing the Spartans all over again, fighting all in the shade. I guess I should really use that skill a lot more often. Well, at least let's get our fill of blood, even though it's not a quality one. Also, you were getting some essence and some other... No, not again. Oh, we have guards. So bone axes, and then we have to cut down the trees. I like this system a lot. I'll probably play a lot of the game, to be honest. Now we're cutting the trees that are providing us shade. I don't think this is a smart choice. Okay, I can see this would be a problem with clicking so much. An interesting mechanic, you're cutting down the shade, the trees that actually provide you safety. Bone mace, craft a mace, smash rocks. Well, I don't think a bone mace can smash rocks, but whatever game, I'll go with your logic. Day 9, the moon is rising. I also fear that servers will be kind of be wiped at certain intervals, so yeah. That's also one thing I never really understood. For example, you're playing on a server for 100 days, and at some point the server will kind of reset and you lose everything. Oh, okay, so I probably have to build a castle somewhere, but I don't know what's the best location. So I guess we've played more than enough to see what we can do. I'm chasing the skeletons if you're wondering what I'm doing. They'll probably have to go somewhere very interesting. Oh. Okay, I wanted to end the video, but we have a bandit camp. Even though it's inhabited by skeletons, the skeleton bandit camp. I guess they're not very successful bandits if they are skeletons now. Bear territory. Oh, you can actually see what you'll get. So, bandit camp, desecrated graveyard. Also, the more of the map you explore, the more you unlock. Oh, that's a very cool feature. I like it a lot. So, bandit camp, bear territory, desecrated graveyard. Horse thread. Yeah, I like this system a lot. I think I'll also play on the PvP servers as soon as I finish with the content. I'll probably have to have a PvE server, so I can test out all of the new things and then play on the PvP servers when I'm done testing things. I love it. You can sort the loot in the chest. That's nice. Fishbone. Well, this is a lot easier than just, you know, getting items on your own. Yeah, that will be a problem. The FPS... Oh, so some of them are... okay. I wonder if they will fully heal by the time I go back. Oh, I guess so that's the thing, that you can only heal a certain amount of HP while in battle. How many liters do I have? Does it say? Oh, I can hold 10 liters of blood. Well, we must have a big belly. I like all of these cool mechanics. Some of them are really well made. And also look at this. Perfect aesthetics. Except for the huge mace. I would have liked the game to be a little more realistic. Probably the sword will deal more damage. No, it doesn't. Huh. I guess I died. Because I was feeding while Yeah, this is not blood drain. You cannot be invulnerable while you're feeding. Okay, let's go get our body back. I want to see how much time it takes for us to go back there. Yeah, I guess we'll need all of the blood we can get. I like all of the systems, so I'll be back once I build myself a base. I mean, I have to find a good location for a base and then I'll come back after I build some other things. I guess the swords will be your main weapons. What is expose? Oh, you can feed other players. Okay, I get it, I get it. Ah, that's a cool mechanic as well. For example, if you find a player that is wounded, you can give some of your blood to him. I guess the more we play, the more gear we'll unlock and the more stuff we can unlock as well. You hit me while I was eating. That's very rude. Definitely bandit camps are the best place to... 6 and 6. 4 and 4. The bandit camps pouches are the best place to find a lot of loot, so you don't have to work hard for your loot, you just have to work smart. Blood quality is 34, so now we have the bonus to movement speed. Nice. So I think, yeah, the stacks will probably be a lot bigger on the private servers. Unsolid heart, tainted heart. Man, I love this game already. Yeah, the bandit camp is not too big. I have a family. Risking the lady from the bandits only to eat her. Okay, yeah, I'll leave her alone. I'm not a monster, I'm just a vampire, you know. Placing borders. I want to take a quick look at the desecrated graveyard. The places of interest in this game are very cool. Why do you need water? Oh, useful in other ways, okay. Oh, this is a higher level area. They have spells, okay. The desecrated graveyard is not an area that is... okay. So you'll have things that are higher level. I'll just take a few resources and then be on my way. Very interesting. See you next time. Bye.